Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel here. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be bringing you part 2 of my gun split close patch scheme today. We're going to be going over the play known as PAY shot, I believe is the play. Yeah, PAY shot. We're going to be going over this play. I'm going to be actually doing this a little bit differently. I'm going to be going over setups against deep coverages like cover 3 and cover 4, man coverage, which is like cover 1 or cover 2 man, and then we're going to go over the shallow coverages such as cover 2. And guys, before we do get in this video, if you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, my link is down below. I will post on there when new videos go live, as well as maybe chat with you guys. If you want to go and tweet me, that'd be great. And also guys, also down there as well is my Discord server. If you want to join that, link is down below. That's going to be where we can talk Madden, just talk life, kind of just chill out, and I want to get to know you guys more as well. And then finally guys, if you do want to check out my 2 most recent videos, they are going to be in the top right of your screen right now. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead, let's head into the new offense. Alright guys, so the play today is going to be PAY shot. Now we're going to first touch up on the pre-play adjustments. Now keep in mind on defense, my coaching adjustments, I have play ball on, as well as as my zone drops, my flats go 5 yards, my curl flats 20 yards. Basically what most people are running on Madden today for their zone drops. But guys, we're going to be going over PAY shot today. Now in terms of the pre-play adjustments, in terms of substitutions, really here you just want to make sure that in this position here you have your fastest tight end. So obviously Trey Burton is faster than Jack Doyle and Mo Alley Cox, so he's going to go in this spot right here because he is going to be on a crossing route, which is going to be really key. Now, what we're also going to do is we're going to be setting our audibles to PAY shot, extract trail, at halfback wheel, and halfback slip screen, and then we are always going to be coming out in this wide receiver corners play, which we did go over in the last scheme episode. Keep in mind, guys, the full playlist to the full scheme will be down in the description as well. If you guys want to go ahead and watch part 1, it's definitely much appreciated. But guys, that's pretty much it for the pre-play adjustments. But now let's go ahead, guys. Let's get into this offense against shallow coverages. Alright guys, so here we go. We're running this against a shallow coverage, which is a cover 2 out of big nickel over G. You see on the defense here, I'm just going to show you that you do have cloud flats in the field as well as 2 vert hooks. So this is more geared towards stopping like drag routes and slant routes, that kind of thing. And what you could really exploit about cover 2 is going to be hitch routes to the opposite side of the field. Like motion hitches are really good, I found. Also crossing routes are going to be really good as well. If your opponent does not Mabel with a cover 2, it's going to be very hard to stop those crossing routes coming. Now in terms of this play right here, we have 2 crossing routes. We are actually, no, you have to audible first to PAY shot, but you see right here that we do have 2 crossing routes with the tight end and also the X receiver. You see that we have 2 crossing routes, but it's going to be very key. And it's honestly a really good play because that double crossing route can actually get a lot of yards if your opponent is sitting in like a cover 2 or a cover 4 quarters, that kind of thing. You'll be able to torch them really easily with this. These are also pretty good at beating man coverage too in terms of this X receiver. This tight end, I mean, you can maybe beat man coverage on some occasions, but not all occasions. It's very, very rare due to the fact that a tight end does not really get a lot of separation due to the fact that he's not fast. Maybe though, if you have like George Kittle or Darren Waller, you might be able to get separation, but it is very tough. But basically here against the shallow coverage, what I like to do is I like to first block my Y running back, which could be Y and right trigger, excuse me. Wow. And then next thing we're going to do is we are going to be putting our RB running back on an option route, which is Y, RB, and LT. Basically, an option route is either a hitch route or an out route if it's man coverage. So pretty self-explanatory there. Then we're going to put our B receiver on a hitch, which could be Y, B, and RT. Basically, a hitch route is, it's kind of like the same as the option route in a way. It's going to go about 5 yards, then he's going to come back, and it's going to be very easy to get yards. And the last thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to motion him out to the left, and we're going to hike him right when he gets about here, right across this left tackle. You're going to see right here, I mean, this guy is left wide open. You see that the linebacker drops back, and if your opponent does not cover this with his user, it's going to be a very easy 4 or 5 yards every single time because he's not really respecting that area of the field. Now, also, you're going to have another option now, too. Like, I'll show you. We're just going to run this PAY shot. Once again, you're going to block your wide running back. You're going to put your RB running back on a hitch, and then you're going to put your B receiver on a hitch. So It's pretty simple offense right here, and you also want to make sure too your fastest receiver is on the outside. So you see right here that Marlon Mack were able to the low ball it, and unfortunately we do not get the catch right there, but you saw that he was right there. He could have gotten like a 5-yard gain. So it's definitely very good to use option routes in Madden, because out of the backfield they could be very deadly if your opponent does not watch them. It's going to be very hard too for your opponent to not only cover the both hitch routes but also cover the crossing routes too. So you definitely have to kind of keep that in mind with this right here. So basically right here we're just going to audible PAY shot, and we're just going to run this play once again against shallow coverage, and we're just going to motion Paris Campbell to the left here. See, we snap him right here. You're going to see running back throw that instantly. Now unfortunately it does result in an incompletion. That is kind of tough due to that player being right there who is in the vert hook, but you're going to be having that hitch to the left side too. And then also I'll show you guys the crossing routes too. Now that's if your opponent does not Mabel, or if his zone drops are just on defaults, because if they're on defaults, cloud flats are going to back up more than if they were on like 5 yards. So we're just going to quickly take a look at this setup here. Really easy, just 3 steps here against any shallow coverage. So we're just going to run this play. You're going to see right here that this X receiver right here, T.Y. Hilton, gets wide open possession catch it here. You see we get a very easy 20 to 25 yard gain. Super simple. But now guys, let's go ahead. Let's move on to the deep coverages, which are cover 3 and cover 4. Okay guys, so here we go. We're running first a cover 3. Now basically you see that the cornerbacks are really backed up here against this cover 3, and then also in cover 4 they'll be really backed up as well. Now in terms of throwing balls against this defense, what you're going to want to do for this setup right here is going to be first you're going to be actually blocking your RB running back, which is going to be triangle RB and RT. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to be putting our wide receiver this time on an option route, which is YY and LT. Then we're going to be putting our B receiver on, well, actually, wait, hold on. Yep, I'm in the wrong play. So block the RB running back, put Y on an option route, and then we're going to put B on a curl route, which is triangle B and then down on the left stick. You can either do a curl route or you can do a hitch route. Personally, I like to go with the hitch routes because they're much better. You're going to see that, like, if I do a curl route, for example, we're just going to motion Paris Campbell out right here. This is basically the offense. You're going to see that it's a bit more of a contested catch in terms of a guy is right there to contest Paris Campbell immediately, and that could result in an interception. So you're going to see the difference between the curl and the hitch. So block the wide running back, or block the RB running back, put the wide running back on an option route, and then we're going to hitch B and motion him to the right. So basically you're going to see right here, if I do a hitch route and I was running that against cover 2, that is my bad. I forgot to audible. So let's just quickly go and let's hit up this audible real quick, and then we're going to audible here. So boom. Simple setup here. You see that the cornerbacks are really deep, and then you see that basically what you're going to do in this situation is you're actually going to rack catch this ball, which is going to be holding X after you go and get the ball. Basically what's going to happen, that you're going to have a lot of room to turn up field. You're going to see as well in a cover 4 palms. Let's just go over this real quick. You may think that it's zipping because it's matching coverage, but realistically it's not. So let's just take a look. Once again, hitch route. You're going to see motion out to the right. We're going to run this ball. You're going to see right here we have so much space. We're going to turn up field, and we just got an extra 5 to 6 yards just by doing that. So it's going to be very good to be using the hitch and the curl routes against those deep coverages, because you're going to be able to exploit them pretty well. Now I'll show you though, if you do go to the crossing routes, I'll show you what happens. So we're going to run PAY shot. Now also, before we do that though, I will show you the running back option route as well. I'll show you how open that gets. You're going to see right here that we're just going to do this. You see that we kind of rack catch it. We're able to turn up the sideline, and we're able to get an extra like almost 10 yards from that play, which is amazing. It really is amazing what you can do with those option routes, and against deep coverages they are extremely effective. Now in terms of the crossing routes here, they're a little bit harder to get into because the curl flats are going to be dropping way back. You're going to see right here that we're not really going to have it, and it's going to be a really tough throw to do. So it kind of does take the crossing routes out of the equation, but it does not take out the hitch routes. So guys, anyway though, let's move on now to this play, or the setup against man coverage. Okay guys, so here we go. This is the setup here against man coverage. I'm currently running a cover 1, but this also will work against cover 2 man as well. Now what I like to do against cover 1 here is, if I'm running out of this play, I'm first going to be blocking the RB running back, which is going to be triangle RB and right trigger. Then we're going to be putting the wide receiver on an option route, which is YY and LT. Then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to be putting our B receiver on a curl route, which is going to be YB and down the left stick. and then we're going to be motioning him out to the right as so. You're going to see right here that this actually does get some pretty good separation against man. You see that we threw the ball right as the player, the wide receiver, was just about to turn around. I'll just do an instant replay just to show you guys what I'm talking about. So basically you're going to see right here, so we're just going to run this play, and I'd say, let me just go back real quick. So I press the button right here, I'd say. You see that he's kind of like, oh, hold on, let me just get it again. So right there, you're gonna see that he's just crossed the 40-yard line, or he's at the 40-yard line. Basically, look at how much space is between Sherman and the curl route, and because of that, we're gonna be able to lowball this. And you see that this cornerback hasn't even turned around yet, and Paris Campbell's already catching this ball. Now you could possibly turn up field as well, but if you want to be safe, just go with a possession catch. Now keep in mind, a low pass is going to be holding left trigger as you press the icon for who you want to throw to. And we're just going to run this again against man coverage. I'm going to be showing you the option route, which is going to be a really good route to throw to, considering that it will actually go on an out route. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do Paris Campbell, motion him out. You're going to see right here that this option route actually didn't get that much separation, but we're still able to get about 5 yards in the play, which is a very, very nice pickup. And then also we're going to take a look as well at the crossing route by X. It actually does get pretty good separation due to the fact that it is a receiver running the route as opposed to a tight end. So we're just going to motion Campbell out once again. We're going to hike this ball. You're going to see that T.Y. Hilton actually doesn't do an amazing job. I actually did not throw it at the right time. It really all depends on like the animation. Sometimes your receiver will get a really good animation off the outside. Other times he'll get a really bad animation. So you just kind of have to keep that in the back of your mind when you're running this play. Once again, the setup, you're going to be putting Y on an option route. You're going to be blocking the RB running back. You're going to be putting B on a curl, and then you're going to motion out to the right. So pretty much, guys, that's it. I'll show you, like, as you can see right there, great separation by T.Y. Hilton. We're able to pass lead it up and turn up field, and we are able to actually get a touchdown on this play. So basically, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Kind of a quick one. Actually, not really a quick one on the channel, but hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, smash a like. Let's try to smash 5 likes, guys, and we'll be coming out with the goal line run defense very soon. I thank you guys for the support in the last video, but guys, take care. Most importantly, stay classy.